During this entire pandemic, there has been some crazy stories coming out across the world, some of which you think, how can that possibly be true? One of which happened in the Czech Republic at a nudist beach, of all places. Let's talk about it. Hi guys, JNewtz here. Before we start, hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell so that you are one of our 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Some of the stories that have come through this entire self-isolation period have been sensible and also a little bit crazy and bizarre. But there's a story that I found of what happened at a nudist beach in the Czech Republic, and I just had to share it with you. Because the police in the Czech Republic were very adamant about what the people at these beaches could do and couldn't do. Now, you were allowed to stay there naked. You could walk on the beach, you could sunbathe, you could do whatever you wanted to do, you could be as naked as you wanted. However, you must wear a mask. Yes, you must wear a face mask or you cannot get nude. I mean, come on. So yes, if you want to brave the elements and expose yourself to the world through the art of nudity at a beach or a resort, you are more than allowed to. Because let's face it, you're not going to get the virus if you're wearing a mask. Now here's a few little flaws of that particular thing. We have all heard that you need to wash your hands and sing happy birthday for the duration of the wash. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I don't mean to sound like Hitler when I'm singing. I don't know why I did that. But here's the thing, police of the Czech Republic. If somebody is naked, I'm sure that they can contract the disease by also wearing a mask, because if you've got the disease on your hands and you touch somebody on the bum, well, there you go, you've now given that person COVID-19. So whilst this pandemic is still going around the world, go out there and be as naked as you want to be. Just remember to wear a mask. You don't need clothes, you can have your cock out, you can have your tits exposed, it's fine. Play around, play volleyball, you can slap each other on the bum, just make sure you wear a mask, because that is how the virus is spread. I've never heard something so ridiculous in all my life. Although I strangely want to get naked right now. No, it's too cold to get naked where I am right now, and if I did get naked, I would have a vagina. It's that cold, yeah. So for those exhibitionists out there that can't wait to get butt naked at a resort or a beach, here are the 4 JNewtz do's and don'ts of nudity. Rule number 1, keep a towel on hand. Now, if you're at a beach, this might sound like a no-brainer, but it's not for the reason you're thinking. No, you need a towel to sit on, because nobody wants your bare ass on a stool, which they're going to sit on with their bare ass. Let's face it, guys, you can catch COVID-19 in different ways, so don't spread it through your ass. Why does that sound like a homophobic thing? I digress. So always make sure you have your towel with you whenever you are sitting or lying on any surfaces. Just don't be that person that gets overly excited playing towel games. Don't be that guy. Rule number 2, no gawking. That's right, don't stare. Do not be the person standing in the corner wearing your aviators staring at people. Oh. Hey baby, what's up, yeah? No, I'm looking at your eyes. Yeah. People can see through that trick, so don't be that guy either. Tip number 3, no photographs. This one should go without saying. You would actually be surprised to learn that most exhibitionists at nudist colonies are not actually the most comfortable people in front of a camera. They go there to be naked and at one with nature. They don't want you prancing around trying to be a voyeur, sending your next video or photographs into a website like Pornhub. So don't be that person either. Ooh, damn! What? I didn't do anything. And tip number 4, no sex on the beach. That's right, no tequila, no coitus, as the Americans like to say. You know, I've often thought that the word coitus is so strange. It is such a repressive word. It just goes to show how some cultures, like America, you hear it in America all the time, they don't like to say the word sex, or bonking, or screwing, or rogering, or fucking, as the rest of us would call it. No, the Americans always love to use the word coitus. Have you ever tried to ask Siri what coitus means? Hey Siri, what is coitus?
The definition of the word coitus is the act of sexual procreation between a man and a woman. The man's penis is inserted into the woman's vagina and excited until orgasm and ejaculation occur.
There's so many hilarious things you can ask Siri. But there we are. Those are my 4 tips, the do's and don'ts of what to do at a nudist colony or resort. But I'll give you 2 more bonus ones just because, hey, let's face it, we're learning here. So bonus tip number 1 is don't feed the animals. Now this might sound a little bit strange, but yeah, don't feed the animals. Because let's face it, if you've got little bits of food or little bits of meat and so forth, you don't want to tempt animals like birds or alligators, otherwise they might start to bite something else that they think is little and food. So never ever try to feed the animals. And bonus tip number 2 is don't wear attention-seeking jewelry. Now, JNewtz, what do you mean by attention-seeking jewelry? What I'm talking about is mostly things like Prince Alberts. And for those playing a home game, a Prince Albert is basically a bolt through your cock. You can Google that and explain it to your wife or your mum later on. So Prince Alberts are right out. However, a massive clit ring might be okay. Let's face it, you can play basketball with it. Oh, the fun you could have with that. Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed my little tips on what you can and can't do while you are exhibiting yourself in the absolute buff, in the nud, in the nude, butt fucking naked. Do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and smash that subscribe button and ring the little notification bell up the top, the grey one, not the little white one. We want you to know when every single video is uploaded, and we do want you and your friends to be subscribers of this channel. Every single week, Milton, Mick, and myself are dropping content, and we have got loads more stuff coming up for you very, very soon. So until next time, guys, stay safe, stay well, and get naked. Woo! I can see why people do this now. It's so liberating. Yeah, it is cold.